Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to this quick how-to that shows you how you can manage and how you can install your developed Windows Forms applications into a number of machines. More accurately, it's about how to create a setup package for your program. Okay, so let's say you created this simple program that contains one window. Um, let's let's say that there's this button, okay, and it's gonna say press me. Okay, so when you press this button, you are gonna get this message box, hello. Okay, it's a stupid program, it's just for illustration here, and this is pretty much all it does. So if we run this program, okay, press me, so I click that and I get the message box hello. Okay, now you want to install this program. Okay, it doesn't matter if it is a big or smaller program, the process is always the same. To do an installation, select your solution, right click that, select add, and select new project. Okay, now you are gonna see this dialog. Select other project type and select setup and deployment. Now you get a number of options here. What you want to do is select the setup wizard because it helps you with a number of questions to build your setup files. Okay, so the name of the package, test install. Okay, so I'm gonna press OK. The wizard starts. Welcome. Now you want to create a setup for Windows application. Okay, press next. Now you want this is a number of outputs you want to include into your installation file. The thing you want to always include is one thing, which is not always one thing, but usually what you want to include is the primary output from setup test, which means your executable. Okay, the executable that runs when you press F5. Okay, so we are gonna choose that. We're gonna press next. Now with your executable you might want to include a number of files. Okay, so you can add the files right away. Usually if the program detects that there is any DLL files or other files that you need, it includes them, but it's not always the case. So if there are some files that you need to add, just select the add here. Okay, anyway, press next. Here it's gonna give you a summary. Okay, after that press finish, wait a few seconds. Now you got this installed. Okay, now what you have to do, I am building the executable. Now right click your installation project and select build. You will have to wait some time until the process is finished. Okay, it depends on how fast your machine is and stuff like that. Anyway, I've just finished building my setup package. Now what you want to do, let's say if you want to install the program, you just right click it and select install, and you get this install wizard. Okay, press next. It's gonna ask you where do you want to install that, next, etc. Anyway, I'm not gonna finish that because there are a number of things I want to show you. Finish and close. Now if you double click the primary output, you are gonna see this view. This part is showing you the main important locations on the target machine and what you can find in them. Application folder, from its name, is where the program is gonna get installed. You can change where the program gets installed and stuff like that. Anyway, this is the application folder. Next is the user desktop. Usually you should put a shortcut here, but there is none. And the program menu, and usually you should also put one here, but there is none. Anyway, what are we gonna do is create a shortcut. So create shortcut for my project, and I'm gonna call it TTT and put that shortcut into the user desktop. So now when I select the user desktop, I see my shortcut. Okay, now another thing here. Okay, you can of course not only do that, by the way, you can create let's say folder. Okay, so the folder here is test folder. Okay, and so on. If you have a specific directory structure, you can add that into your project. Okay, and now we can even add other files. For example, add a file and select the desktop. I created this empty file, so empty.txt, and select open, and this is it. So it's inside test folder. Okay, now let's check some of the properties here. Now when you select your test install, okay, you can see there are a number of options. The author here, usually you place your company's name here, or you place your name. Just example, a description about this program. This is a test install, for example. Okay, detect a newer version, install to all users if you would like to, something like that. Keywords, okay, manufacturers, okay, URL if you have a link or something like that. Okay, product code, this is a unique code for your product and some stuff like that. Now remove previous versions. You can create multiple versions of your project, and you can always make your program remove the previous versions. You just change this property and so on. There are lots of things. The most important one is the version here. I'm going to set that to 2, and when you change the version number, it's going to ask you that you should not change that. Okay, yeah. So now I'm going to change the version because I would like to. No problem. Target platform here is x86. You can make it to work on 64-bit processors or Itanium, but of course you must remember, if you choose this option, this means your operating system should be 64-bit processor and stuff like that. Okay, yeah. So this is pretty much how you create a setup. Okay, we are gonna build that again. Okay, oh, manufacturer property not specified. Okay, I removed the manufacturer, so where is that? Okay, this is me, manufacturer is me. Okay, that's stupid, but just for the sake of example. Now I'm building this one again, and done. Now we have created the setup. You need to take the setup files and use them to install on the target machine. So go to your documents or my documents, and go to the Visual Studio 2008, go to projects, and go to your specific project. You are gonna find the test install project, okay, in our example, and go to the debug folder. You are gonna see it here. So this is your installation. You can take that to the other machine and simply double click that, and the wizard is gonna start. You press next. It's gonna ask you what to install. Press next, and it's gonna do the installation process for you. And done. Successful. Close. Now if I open the desktop, I can see that there's a shortcut called TTT. Just double click that and you can see our application. And I click it and get hello. Okay, and I'm gonna remove this one through the installation. Okay, cancel. Never mind this window. Where is that? Where? Okay, was it here or was it here? It's here. Okay, so now I'm gonna remove that. Just double click it. It's gonna ask me if I want to repair an installation or remove it. I'm gonna remove it and press finish. Wait a few seconds. Okay, and that's it. So this is how you can create a setup for your Windows application. I hope that you find this one easy to do, and if you have any question, anything that's not clear, please send me the questions, and I'll be happy to answer. Also, you might want to check the website for other how-tos and tutorials. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.